first of all, good morning. It is March the 11th, I think. You know, I need to, before I do these live videos, I really need to check. What is this in the middle of the road? Thanks. I really need to check. It is March 11th. It is Tuesday, March 11th, guys. My name is Ricardo. We're going to talk about an easy conversation I got off the phone this morning with this gentleman. And his new, well, slightly, not new, but new 2 years ago NPR truck that he's still paying for right now. And the ads that he's still paying for right now. And the debt that he has in this business. And the realization that he makes no money. And the only person to blame is him. Let's get on with the show. What's up, guys? It's Ricardo, junkguysdfw.net. I am an owner of a local junk removal service here in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. I also own 2 haunted houses here in the Dallas and in the Fort Worth area right down the street from here. I just left the gym and I'm heading to my first job. I have my clothes here. Check this out. I bring my clothes in this Dick's. I'm changing the clothes, and I'll change it at the job site. I don't really care. They're cool with me. So I want to talk about a video that I saw yesterday pertaining to the same phone call that I had today. Okay? And it was basically some of these talks that I have with people are basically elementary, but also easy to know what's about to happen and easy to predict what's going to happen, if that makes any sense. And this is no different. This is no different whatsoever. So, first of all, I want to be able to tell y'all that this gentleman, and I saw this was pretty funny because I saw this on, okay, let me get on this. I'm looking for an address. I can't find it. I went to it yesterday. I got to go do a job there. I did an estimate here yesterday. Ah, here it is. That was in Dallas? No, I didn't go to Dallas yesterday. Was it there yesterday? Oh, here it is. Wow, I had no idea I went all the way over here to do an estimate. No, it was in Irving. Now, I did so many jobs yesterday, I forgot where I was at. Here it is. All right. And here's where I'm going now. I hope so. Is this the address I went to yesterday? I have the worst memory in the world, guys. What's up, Honorio? What's up, JVR? Hauling. Alex, good morning, brother. Oh yeah, this is the address. Oh dang it. Oh my God, I don't know where I was at yesterday. Yeah, this has to be it. This was the only address I went to yesterday. Just take a wild guess at this one, because I have no idea where I'm going. Okay, so let's talk about this. So I saw this video yesterday. Hey, Jeffrey, good morning. I saw this video yesterday on Facebook where this Evan, what's up, man? Where this guy was talking about his fleet of dumpsters, right? And he was talking about his new dumpsters that just arrived on this property. And then he tells people in the video, he says, and I'll help you find out how to finance them too. I'm going to help you finance your dumpsters too. I'll tell you and show you where I finance my truck and my dumpsters. And I was just like, golly, dude. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So this guy in this video, and here's what's crazy about it, is that this guy's local. He's a local guy, and he's like in my area over here in Fort Worth. He's like right here in my area. I've never heard of his business. Never heard of his business. And he does junk removal and he does dumpster rental. But he just got himself a $150,000 truck and financed another $80,000 in dumpsters. So he's like $220,000 in debt. And now he wants to go and order more dumpsters because he's going to need more. You know what I mean? He's going to need more, supposedly. He's working with the contractor because, guys, that's what you want to do, especially to these low-balled pieces of dirt, the worst business ever, the trash of trash, the garbage that needs to be hauled off and removed is contractors that you can work for. Contractors are the worst. You know what I mean? They are the worst. They never pay. They never pay. And as a matter of fact, one of the high probability for failing business in America are contractors, believe it or not. And one of the biggest fraudsters, other than pool people that put full pools, are contractors, believe it or not. And he said in this video, my contractor, who I've been working with for the last 2 months, told me that I should get more dumpsters so I can drop them at all the sites. And I'm like, bro, you've known this guy for 2 months and you're going to make an investment for another $40,000 in dumpsters? Anyway, I was just totally blown away by this simple way to say no, or the simplicity of knowing numbers, right? Just the simplicity. So the truck cost him, it's a dually, it's a badass truck. By the way, he shows it in his video. It's a badass truck. $150,000 truck, $80,000 in dumpsters, and $40,000 in more dumpsters that he wants to get. So far it's $220,000, about $260,000 entirely. He hasn't ordered the $40,000 one, but he's about to. He's talking to the financing department. And of course, he has his own personal truck, which is financed too, because man, with a truck like that, you know he didn't buy that. You know he didn't buy that. You know what I mean? You know he didn't buy that. Cash. There's just no way. Anyway, in the video he says, all right guys, I've been doing dumpster rental and junk removal for the last 2 years, and I bought this truck 2 years ago. I got it financed by this company. I'll tell you where to get it. The truck was $150,000 at the time, and right now my dumpsters, and they're all dented up, of course. I mean, that just happens over time, and who cares? Dumpsters are dumpsters, right? And he says that the dumpsters cost him $80,000, and now he needs more dumpsters for $40,000. He's going to order more dumpsters. I was like, okay, whatever. He said last year we made $350,000 in revenue. Oh my gosh, bro. I want you to think about what he said. He made $350,000 in revenue. His margins are 7%. So just think about that. Okay? Margins are 7%. man. Oh gosh, just the numbers in my head. Just the numbers of my head. So here's what you do. You get $350,000 and you multiply that times 7%. If someone give me the equation down there. Yeah, I know. It doesn't make any difference. I just want you to do this, guys. I want you to do this, okay? Because you're going to be totally blown away. So somebody tell me $350,000 times 7%. And just give me that number. And it's going to be about like 29,000, something like that. It should be some number like that, right? Someone give me that equation. I'm waiting for the number to pop up. And I know y'all are like a few seconds behind after this. Please, I'd appreciate that. And then I'm going to tell you the worst part about this, because that's not nothing. That is nothing. $24,500. Okay, if I'm reading that right, 7%. So out of the $350,000 and him making 7%, which I know is a complete lie. It's way lower than that. Here's the best part of it. Here, you're gonna love this. He does not take cash. He does not take check. He only on dumpster runs, he takes credit card. Now, a lot of people don't realize is that this guy had a $350,000 in revenue and he's making 7% margins. That 3.5% of that is going to the credit card companies. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to think about that because it blows me away. The irrational thinking that this guy has. 3.5% of his sales goes away. And he doesn't take that into consideration of where his money is going. Now, here's what you're going to do. You're going to get that $350,000 in revenue, and you're going to now, instead of just saying, hey, this guy made 7%, I want you to take away 3.5 from that, and now multiply $350,000 in revenue times 3.5%, and that's how much you made. Go ahead, someone give me that, which is, well, I could easily tell you it's $22,250. No, I'm sorry, $12,250. If I'm correct, that's $350,000 times 3.5%. Go ahead and give me that. $12,500. No, $12,250. $12,250,000. He has 2 drivers. He bought a used truck when he first started this business, and that's paid off in cash, he said. But he's got a new truck. His revenue, after all the bills and everything is paid, he does not take the credit card fees transactions into effect until everything is after done. And I was just like, wait a minute, bro, are you telling me you only made $12,250 and you're satisfied with that? And he was doing his numbers. He's got a chalkboard in this video where he's doing his numbers and everything. And here's what a lot of people don't understand, is that when he says that he's making money, he's actually losing money. But because he owes the bank $260,000 in his truck and in his dumpster still, and he's not chipping away at it at all. He's putting a dent on that stuff with monthly payments. The only people making money here, and I'm going to tell you the only people making money here, are the credit card companies. Because see, the bank really doesn't make much money. They're going to get paid the money they put up front. But if they go and get his dumpsters back and his truck back, they're all damaged already. Everything's damaged. The truck runs like crap, he said now, after 2.5 years. The dumpsters are all damaged. So they're not going to get much. But I'm going to tell you who's getting most of it. The credit card companies. The credit card company is sitting down at home processing $12,250 every single day. I mean, every single year. And they don't do nothing. This guy, by not receiving cash or not receiving check, he's hurting himself financially by only accepting credit card, which is incredible to me. Incredible. $350,000 cash. So, you know, he comes online and he says, guys, last year the dumpster business maybe 350. No, dude, no. You should call the dumpster, you should call the heading of your business how to lose money in dumpster business and only make $12,250 a year. Yeah, the credit card, yeah, of course they send him a Christmas card. Of course. He's doing, oh, Jesus, this whole idea, this whole concept, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Not only is it embarrassing, but it's a kick in the gut. It's just bad, man. It's bad. You know, how can the credit card companies... Yeah, and this goes back to a video that I did a while back about a restaurant, right? About a restaurant that closed down. And this is incredible. I'm gonna tell this story. I'm gonna try to remember this story. Are pretty standard in today's market. Credit cards are overpriced. Yeah. Oh, you know, you're right. You're right, Wally. You're right. You're right about Venmo, Cash App, and Zelle. They're way better. Oh gosh, they're gonna eliminate the credit card processing companies too. They've been around for 100 years. All right. So I remember going to this guy, and I'm going to tell this story. Alex, you might remember because you come to the meetings all the time, but I don't remember the exact numbers to this story, but I'm going to try to remember as much as I can. I went to this guy's house in Allen, Texas. Beautiful house. And I'm cleaning out his garage with my son. I'm helping my son out. And we're cleaning out the garage, and all this stuff is coming out, and it's all restaurant stuff. And I tell the guy, because I have common sense, I said, did you used to own a restaurant? And he said, yeah, I did. This is all the stuff that's left over. And I said, wow, dude, this is a lot of cool stuff. He goes, yeah, well, we had to close it down. I said, well, were your sales not good enough? He goes, no, the sales were great. We made, and I'm going to try to remember, we were making about it was $220,000 a month in the restaurant. I said, dang, that's some money, dude. He goes, you made $220,000 a month? He goes, yeah. He goes, every quarter he was at $650,000 to $700,000 every quarter. Okay, let me get over this lane because I'm driving slow in the fast lane. So there are 4 quarters, if I'm right, there are 4 quarters per the year. It's first quarter, there's 12 months, there's 4 quarters, there's 3 months. January, February, March is 1 quarter, blah, blah, blah. All right, so I think it's October, November, December is the 4th quarter. So there's 4 quarters per year. Anyway, let me tell you something, guys. Let me tell you something. $600,000 to $700,000 every quarter. And I told him, I said, dang. I said, man, you were making money. Why did you close out? He said, dude, I'll be honest with you. The only person that was making money was my third partner. And I said, your third partner? How many partners you had? Well, he said, well, honestly, I had 2 partners. It was me and one other person. And then our third partner. And he started laughing. I said, I don't get it. And he goes, yeah, man, the credit card company. He's the only person that was making money. And I said, well, I don't get it. He goes, well, think about it, Ricardo. He goes, every 3 months, Okay, every 3 months, they were making about $20,000 off of us. And I was like, what? He goes, yeah, because they were charging 3.5%, and we tried to negotiate and they wouldn't. So every 3 months, they would make about $20,000, the credit card companies. Every 3 months. So think about that. You got $700,000 that they're making quarter one. Quarter one, they were making $700,000. Then you multiply 700,000 times 3.5%, and you're roughly around $20,000, right? Okay. Now you take $20,000 the first quarter, $20,000 the second quarter, $20,000 the third quarter, $20,000 the fourth quarter, and that's $80,000. $80,000 that they were making. The third partner was making $80,000. He said, man, they were killing us, eating us alive, and everybody down here just pays in credit card. And this relates back to the gentleman. This relates right back to the gentleman with the dumpster company. Bro, you had a partner that was making $12,000 a year. You're not making $1. Oh my gosh, this guy. And I'm gonna say something that I don't want to say, but common sense is that he lives a personal life. And I'm gonna go out on reality, Alex, and tell everybody in this video that this gentleman who owns this dumpster company, he probably lives in a home. I don't think he's living in one of his vans or one of his diesel trailers, diesel trucks. I'm pretty sure that he lives in a house, and his personal truck, which is a GMC, a badass GMC, by the way, black on black GMC, I think it is, or a Ford. I don't think that he lives in that car. I think he actually drives home every night, and he goes to a house or an apartment. I want you to think about that his personal life comes out of his business also. Okay? His personal life comes out of his business also. He makes absolutely no money whatsoever. Not a... The more... And I'm going to be honest with me. I'm you that this guy, the more dumpsters that he sets out, the more negative that he is. That means every time he drops a dumpster, he loses money per dumpster. Every time he sits a dumpster down, he loses money. He's in the negative. Now, if you're on my side, you put negative. If you're on the dumpster, if you think he makes money, say positive. So I want you below to tell me, if you think he makes money, put positive. But every single dumpster that he drops off, he's in the negative. Go ahead in the message, say negative or positive. My opinion, and I'm just using my opinion, is that he's got a partner in his business that makes $12,250 every year off of him. And he's been doing this for 2.5, 3 years, he says. Is he in the negative or is he in the positive? So everybody below, just go ahead in the message and say positive or negative. Yep, Jeffrey says negative. Okay, great, that's good. Come on, Alex, where are you at? Where are you, Henario? Let's see. I want to see where our mindset is based, because I try to help people out in these videos, and some people get it, and some people just don't get it. Negative. This guy, Jeffrey, Alex, yeah, slightly positive. Okay, dumpsters are a losing battle. They are. Junk Guys Tampa Bay says he's even. I'm going to tell you, Henario, and I'm going to try to sway you right now. But not only does he lose money, but in the video, he made a previous video. So I'm like, looked at this video. It's a recent video. He made a previous video like a year ago that he says that he borrowed money from his father-in-law. At one point when the dumpster business got really bad in 2024, he borrowed money from his father-in-law because he was in over his head with this dumpster truck and everything. So there kind of tells you he was always losing money. He just never made a dollar. This guy never made a single dollar off his business. He was always losing money. Isn't that crazy? And every dumpster that he drops, he just grabs quarters from it, right? He's like scraping the bottom of the barrel. And he just takes a quarter here, he takes a quarter there, and a dollar here. Not $10. Guys, he doesn't take $10. No way. No way. He takes $10. He actually takes about a quarter from every job he does. And that's pretty sad that he's probably never going to pay his father-in-law back. In a previous video, he talks about that. And this is going back, relating to what the guy from the restaurant told me. Alex Henario, you remember this story about the restaurant? And just that the credit card companies, they help you out because it's more, what is it called? How do the credit cards help you out? They because it's so easy to do. It's convenience. It's convenience paying conveniently. I'm going to tell you what convenient paying is, okay? You can either use a credit card or a debit card. A debit card is totally different because that's all I have. I don't have credit cards. I have debit cards. This is my Venmo card. This is my Cash App card. This is my other Cash App card. Look, it says Cash App right there. Then I have my other Venmo card. Okay? I'm going to tell you something, guys. I don't deal with credit cards. I deal with cash. I deal with cash. That's what I deal with because it's easy. You want to talk about convenience? I'll tell you what convenience is. It's paying cash. It's easy. You can pull it out of your pocket. You can even fold it. You can make it smaller. You know, it's small. You can roll it up. You can use it as a joint. You can snort with it. There's a lot of things that you can do with a cash that you can't do with a credit card. You know, a lot of things. That is convenient. Paying cash is convenient. And you know why I always pay everything cash? Is because I know that it's my money. And I know that I worked hard for that money. And when you use a credit card, you're paying with somebody else's money. It's not yours. It's not yours money. You're just borrowing. And I think us as Americans, we've got this mentality set in our head that we do it the American way because that's the only way we learn. And that's the only way we understand to do it. Because our grandfather taught him how to do it, and we follow in those footsteps and we do the same thing. And I think this is what happened with this gentleman. I think he just followed his finances from his other prior businesses and did that. It's crazy. It's crazy just to think something like that people would just work on a daily basis and drop dumpsters to lose money daily. And here's the crazy thing about it. He does a video about it. But I'm a math guy. That's all I do, Jeffrey. That's all I do. I'm a math guy. I'm always thinking in my head, is it worth it to me to go get this? I know for a fact it's not worth it to me to go get and leave in the morning to go do a refrigerator. But I'll tell you how it's worth it to me when I can grab that refrigerator and use it in my haunted house and charge $45 and use it on a haunted house that makes me $500,000 a year. I can easily grab that fridge and put it inside my haunted house. I also will go get a refrigerator in Plano if I'm doing a garage clean out for $300 or $250, and then I go 5 miles down and pick up a refrigerator for $45. That's worth it, and that's profitable. But I'm not going to leave to Plano, Texas, and just go do a refrigerator removal. I'm not going to do that. I leave to go get these because they're around jobs that I'm already doing. If that makes sense to you. Oh boy. You know, I don't know. I get passionate about these videos sometimes because I just see the ignorance in some people, how they don't see they're losing money, and they just continue to stay in business. I'm here at my stop. Let me show you the first. I hate doing jobs like this. I hate it. I hate doing these kind of jobs. But I'm doing this job because this guy, oops, I've worked with this guy in the past before, and he pays okay, but he's out here. Oh shit, what did I hit? Okay. And he pays decent. Is that too far? Little V6 over here trying. Let me see if that's okay. Anyway, guys, thanks for staying tuned. I'm gonna leave. I was gonna show you the trash, but he walked outside, so I don't want to do anything like that. Okay? I'm gonna put on my glasses. I'll record this job right now. It's gonna be easy, man. I'll be out of here in about maybe 10-15 minutes. $300 really easy. Thanks for staying tuned, guys. I will talk to y'all later. Bye bye.